Let's go. All right, recording video.
Oh, shit. Thank you.
I need to get that alert.
There you go. Nice slate.
Oh, man.
Was that your penis? Was that your penis slate? That was great.
I have something. You know Tim Markle, Hot Sauce Tim?
No,
Hot
never heard
Sauce
of 'em.
Tim, Liquid Cartoon Hot Sauces. Check them out. I have told Tim that I would love to try his hot sauces. He has reached out to me and asked me if I would like them. And of course, in typical beer mug fashion, I really haven't responded.
Yeah,
so
well,
Tim,
you know
if you're
what?
listening,
Yeah.
send them to me.
Okay.
I think you
Mug-
sent me something.
Just have them,
asking
give
that.
them to me, and I'll just
Okay.
pass them along to you.
You'll
All
never
right.
get 'em.
Yeah, I'll never get them.
You'll
That's
never
right.
get 'em.
That's how it works.
But he did a remix here. You know when we used to take clips of the show and just put like music bed behind it? So
Yeah.
remember the Kevin 3-man and a sickle incident?
Yes,
the
the story.
neighbor and the wife,
Yeah.
and she cut off his penis.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
they were cheating from the old Kevin and Bean days. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So he took some of that audio and he created this. Check this out.
Can't
I'd
wait.
like to start off today's show with a very, very fine story.
A very fine story.
A very, very, very good story, yes.
Okay.
Jilted woman cut off her lover's penis with a sickle
Okay.
before fleeing with it
Okay.
down the street after
Kevin.
he told her he was marrying someone else.
The sickle.
Yes,
The sickle.
yes,
The sickle.
yes,
The
yes,
Kevin.
yes,
Penis sickle.
What?
Penis sickle.
yes. The unnamed couple have been going out for about 4 years.
Then that makes sense.
And she was dating him for 4 years.
They dated for 4 years.
Right, for about 4 years.
The sickle.
4 years.
Sickle.
4 years.
Penis sickle.
What?
Sick.
He
Okay.
kept quiet about what happened at his girlfriend's home.
Okay.
Now why?
Wait.
And she cut off his penis.
Hold on.
Because
Wait.
Because
Kevin.
she was gonna,
Wait.
Because
Wait.
he was already married.
Okay.
Because she was going to marry someone else.
Right.
He wouldn't leave his wife.
Right.
And she cut off his penis.
So she cut off his penis.
What?
He was going to marry someone else, you said.
Let's all have sex.
So aggressive.
He had already been married to
Okay,
other
so
people.
it's like multiple people.
What?
So was
Let's
she
focus on sickle.
was she marrying someone else?
Right.
Okay, so she wasn't going to marry anyone.
Right. She was supposed to marry
He's already married?
The boy's marriage was fixed
Okay.
as he was... Okay, let me start again. He married somebody, their neighbors.
Okay.
She couldn't handle it. She
Right.
cut off his penis with a sickle.
Okay, so she wasn't going to marry anyone.
She wanted to marry him, but he
Sure.
was already married.
Okay.
And when he's already married
Okay.
and you want to marry him,
Hold on.
you cut off his penis.
Right.
She lured him into a three-way.
Kevin.
Wife,
Okay.
husband, neighbor.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
wife,
Wait.
wife, neighbor. Neighbor.
Wait.
Let's all have sex.
Okay.
But you need to put on a blindfold. If I can't have you, no one can.
Wait.
So apparently,
Yeah.
she was unhappy that the marriage was arranged.
Okay.
Very, very fine story.
Kevin.
Neighbor. Her marriage was starting to be arranged, and she wanted him.
Wait.
Why chop off the penis with a sickle?
Yeah, you would think a knife would do the job.
What?
The wife was there witnessing this all, or
What?
did she have a blindfold as well?
The wife. Okay. The wife wasn't there.
Kevin! You're making this up
I'm
as
not.
you go.
I'm not.
Oh, man. Thanks for that, Tim.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Amazing. I didn't realize he was going to remix the whole fucking segment.
know,
but
right?
but
Amazing.
yeah, that was some abstract art right there,
Oh,
right?
my
I like that
God,
beat.
Dude. Yeah,
That was a
for
good beat.
sure, man. But, man, I remember that was so confusing when he
Yeah.
told that story. I think that song did it justice because it was just as confusing. I was just like, what?
Yes.
You know? So, no,
And
for sure.
both confusions, it tied it together quite nicely.
Absolutely. I think so, too. Mr. Sanchez, how you doing?
Good right now, man. You know, just
You have
looking at the
COVID?
clock
Yeah,
and
you
counting
don't
down,
have COVID?
counting down the hours. Every
one-
hour that I feel good, I'm like, whew,
Yeah.
escape that one.
Insane.
Jesus.
You were,
Yeah, man,
Tell the
where
people,
were you?
Yeah, tell the people where you were.
Yeah, well, I just got back from Chicago, Illinois.
Oh,
Because,
I know that. It's a good place over there. Yeah. I
Is
saw
that
you
Johnny
over there, Dave.
Chicago?
Yeah. Dave and I were hanging out backstage. You know,
Hey,
me
wait.
and yeah.
yes,
Johnny Chicago,
go.
you go to Lollapalooza?
Every year, it's right in my hood. Why wouldn't I go?
What kind of bands do you like?
I like the dubstep a little bit.
really?
I think it was who the hell was out? Machine Gun Kelly was out there. I
Oh,
like that
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I like that guy.
You know, he's
Yes,
he's
he
got a
was.
pretty hot girlfriend. You know that Megan Fox is his lady.
Yeah, she's quite foxy, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Dave and I were eating Chicago deep dish.
Oh, really?
And we had a couple. We scooted over to Giordano's, and
actually did have
it was a good
Giordano's,
time.
Oh, nice.
time.
Hey, did you,
Yeah.
Johnny Chicago? One last question for Johnny Chicago,
Yes.
Dave. Since
Yeah.
it's really a rare occasion when we have Johnny Chicago here. Hey, do you partake in any kind of drugs? You know, paraphernalia. You know, during a big festival like that, a lot of people do.
Yeah, I like to take acid through my anus.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Yeah.
And just because
Direct.
it hits you right away, right?
Super quick. My girlfriend, she said, hey, Johnny, why don't you just kind of, take it easy, just do it like normal, put it on your tongue. And I said, babe, I don't got time to take it easy. I gotta get high now. I gotta go see MGK. He's going on at 4:30. I want to be tripping balls when I
Oh
see
man,
him. So,
well, oh, you know what? That's a good tip, man. I never really thought about
Yeah.
it, but yeah, I guess.
but
that
it was
really does make
crowded.
sense. Yeah.
It was. Did you see the pictures?
I know.
I think like in one of the pictures, Dave and I were like in the middle of the whole thing, and it was
That
insanity.
is crazy. Nobody wearing masks, huh, Dave?
Nobody.
Dude, I mean, listen, if I were to give a ratio of mask to non-mask, it would be about 1 to every 2,500 people.
Whoa!
Wow.
I mean, there was just none in sight. I had to wear the mask when I was, in the crowd, walking through the crowd and all that. I was definitely wearing the mask. The only time I didn't wear the mask is when I went backstage to a bar, get a drink, had some drinks. Other than that, mask on, man, because I wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna chance it. I know, like, even though it's. People were showing their vaccine cards and showing their negative tests
Yeah.
to get in. You just never
You
know.
never know.
It's still, and it felt icky, dude. Like, it felt really icky being around so many people.
Were you able to have a
And-
good time knowing that probably that is going to be a super spreader event? And that's, with the Delta variant, it's going to be far worse.
Well, the hope with everybody and the health officials and everyone is that it won't be, because it's outdoors. Everyone is vaccinated or had a COVID test within the past 3 days. So hopefully not. But there is that nerve of it just doesn't matter because there's still too many people around me.
Yeah.
and
You
that
know,
was. But I enjoyed. I stayed away from people were the most I could, even when I was watching a band and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
if it wasn't a band I really didn't care about, I'd be like way in the back where it's like, you see the endless people.
Right.
I'm the back guy. That was me.
Wow.
Or, I was lucky enough to be able to go to a viewing area that wasn't very
Oh, like a
populated.
VIP
So-
viewing area? Yeah.
Exactly.
Sure,
yeah.
cool.
So, or like be on the side of the stage, but that's where less people are at. So and man, that is just my favorite festival. I was lucky enough to go this year and see, because my girlfriend Krista had Marshmallow there.
Yeah.
And
he
put
was
on
wearing his
amazing
mask.
things.
He was responsible.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
He was good.
So
Hey,
So,
tell me a little bit.
yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about what the fuck his stage was doing? What the shit?
Dude,
I've never seen anything
I
like
mean,
this.
I don't want to be like biased, but it was fucking amazing, dude. It
Yeah.
was It was like a what's that thing, like a slinky?
Yeah, it was weird, man.
But it would like twist and turn into a pyramid.
It was cool.
And raise them up, put them down. Turn it like be like an oval around them. It was insane,
Yeah.
man. So I was very proud of that team.
That was awesome.
They fucking killed it. But to answer your question, yes, it was like it's hard to have fun when like completely like it would escape your mind, but then you start walking and there's just people everywhere.
Yeah.
Young people not wearing masks, and I would say the olds were wearing the mask. So it's
Yeah.
like, and I get it, and I get the reasoning behind it. But I was just hoping that I survive this. So I'll let you guys know in about
Let me know.
3 days.
Oh man,
Yeah.
maybe I have the COVID because I saw Dave like 2 days ago. No, yesterday. Maybe I have the COVID too. Jesus, man,
Yeah.
Muggs is gonna
Yeah.
be the
Yeah.
only one that doesn't have COVID. I was like, oh
See,
man.
and you called me lackadaisical. I was just being smart and safe by not attending that meeting.
Dave, aside from the super spreader and the Delta variant and the masks or the lack of, how was the show? And talk a little bit about the Fred Durst Limp Bizkit thing, because that was a little unbelievable.
Wow, I can't believe that people are still interested in Limp Bizkit, right? Like, I went because I wanted to see how they would perform.
Right.
Now, I know a lot of people were into them, dude. Like the crowd wasn't insanely crazy like you saw for like Megan Thee Stallion or Post Malone but they had a huge crowd. I was there for 2 songs. I said, I'm going to give them 2 songs.
Yeah.
One song was My Generation. The next song was Rollin'. And then I started walking out. I was like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah.
To me, and I don't know if I'm just an old fuck here now who's seen them a couple of times, it's like going through the motions. You know what I mean? Like they did that. Like I don't know if they're just older, so they can't move as crazy as they used to be. Like they used to,
they
go
used to
nuts
be really
and stuff.
into it and really feel the music and jump around.
Exactly,
And Fred Durst
jump
would
around.
grab that mic and go,
Yeah,
Right.
But Fred, man, I don't know what Fred has a gimmick going on right now where it's pretty funny. He's putting on these funny wigs and shit, dude.
Yeah.
And like they had sign language people signing the thing, and so like Fred's going like a chainsaw, and he's like, it's funny. And then like there was a part where Lethal was spinning, and the guy was just going wiki 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 wiki,
Oh,
wiki,
really?
wiki, like moving his hands like if he was a DJ and stuff like that. So I mean, look, I'm glad that like the people who used to like them or like still like them were able to see them. For me, it was like, okay, I'm good. I could leave now. So those 2 songs were good enough for me.
Those festivals are notorious for you just walking around and something catching your ear. Did that happen to you this event? And did you discover any new artists?
No, because this one I was very like with everything going on.
You had a plan.
There were certain people that we wanted to see in, out, and gone. That's it.
Okay.
Like no lie, I was at the festival for like maybe
Cielo?
4 to 5 hours.
You need me to get it for you?
At a time.
Muggs just forgot he's on the air and he's just talking to Mama Muggs or somebody. Muggs, what are you doing?
So I thought I muted my mic. I'm
You
sorry.
jackass. You need me to get it? What?
No.
Are you talking about a cello or something? What?
I'm a Jello.
No.
Can someone feed me Jello?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay, Muggos.
No worries. We'll just keep going on.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. This guy.
Man, so-
So I was there for like from 3 to 4 hours each day.
Wow, okay,
So,
okay.
Yeah, but it was crazy. Like I saw the because there was monitors backstage and stuff.
Yeah.
And I saw the crowd. We were gonna go see Megan Thee Stallion. I was like, nope,
Jesus,
I'm good.
man.
It's too insane,
Right.
and it's hard to walk around too. And I'm like, I'm not about to be pushing people right now.
Right. That's crazy, man. Well, I'm glad you're safe, and fingers crossed we don't come back with COVID positive tests. I think we're good.
Look, I wore the mask. I did the best I could, man.
Right, no,
So,
for sure.
yeah.
Hey, remember last episode we did What the Fuck News, and we weren't able to get to the news story of that Italian restaurant in Huntington Beach who were just letting unvaccinated people into their
Yes.
establishment, right? So
Yeah. They said you had to prove to be unvaccinated, which is weird. But
right, it was weird. So we were gonna do that story. It was featured on like ABC or some bogus channel like that or whatever. But I found some. But I found. Do you know who Chris Cuomo is on CNN?
Chris Cuomo. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So he had the owner of that restaurant. I forget the name of the restaurant right now. It escapes me.
Take the gun, leave the cannoli, or something. It's a playoff, right? Isn't that the one?
No, that's not the name of the restaurant. The restaurant has like a regular name, Muggs.
Oh,
but no,
I thought it was that.
Muggs is right. I think they made T-shirts with that saying, something like that. So the owner's name is Tony Roman, right? And he was on Chris Cuomo's
I love
show.
his ribs.
No, that's Tony
Tony
Roma's,
Romo.
and they're out of business.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
There's no more Tony Romo.
I loved when he was on the Cowboys.
No, that's Tony Romo. That's Tony Romo.
Shit.
No. This is Tony Roman. Okay. Tony
Oh.
Roman. Okay.
Damn.
Okay. So he was.
They had a good empire. They ruled a good empire.
No. It's a different thing. So he was on Chris Cuomo's CNN show. And I just want to play you some audio because, listen, just in case there are some people listening to Jankytown that are unvaccinated for whatever reason, listen to how idiotic this guy sounds on the Chris Cuomo show on CNN.
You really don't want people to not get vaccinated so they can come to your restaurant?
That's a good question. You're a smart guy. It's an IQ test. And like I say to people when they ask me, if they're so blinded with their rage and their hate, I tell them, you know what? If you still don't understand it, maybe we should put up a sign up that says you're too stupid to come into the restaurant. I mean, it's very simple. Just like you said, I think you figured it out. Am I right?
I don't even know what you're saying right now. Tell me, so
What's
what's
the feeling?
Yes.
Saying we're making a point.
And so
You answered the question.
So you haven't been vaccinated. Nobody in your family's been vaccinated.
If I answer that, are you going to answer that when I ask you?
Yeah, sure. Ask me whatever you want. Now answer my question.
I'm not vaccinated. Are you?
I am. How about your parents, your wife, your kids?
You were hesitant.
He didn't hesitate at all.
No, I got vaccinated.
I'm going to ask you the same. I'm going to ask you the same thing. Is that all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
No. Is your family vaccinated?
Yes.
See, what you're not getting, you're failing the IQ test. What you're not getting, which I expected. What you're not getting is that this is not.
Is this a SNL bit?
anti-vaccine.
What the hell is happening?
It does sound like it, doesn't it? It does
What is
sound like it,
happening
dude.
here?
I know the guy just doesn't
Holy-
get it. I know, and it continues, dude, and it gets worse. Check it out.
What you're not getting is that this is not an anti-vaccine stand. It's a pro-freedom stand. That's what you're not getting.
What is the difference when you are ignoring the science that suggests that if you get vaccinated, you protect yourself, you protect the people around you, and you help us get out of this pandemic a little bit faster?
So what's next then? Are we all going to lock ourselves in our homes whenever there's a flu outbreak or there's an outbreak of a common cold? Are we going to lock ourselves inside our homes and wear a moon suit? I mean, where does it end?
It ends with you getting the vaccine so that this...
Yeah, Dave.
By the way, can I say, yeah, if you do get the common cold or flu, stay home. Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, it's not
spread
gonna kill
it.
anybody,
Yeah,
but don't spread it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Wait,
You
you're
should
telling
stay
me
home.
if I get the flu, I can't go outside and cough all over somebody? You're telling me that?
Hey,
Is that what the
exactly.
fuck
Yes,
you're
please
telling me
don't.
over here?
Please, yes.
It ends with you getting
Right.
the vaccine so that this virus doesn't keep replicating. I gave you a chance to make the case. I wish you well. I hope your family stays safe.
I made my case. You didn't have much to say.
I mean,
So I
honestly, you
appreciate
sound like an
God.
idiot, so there's not much to say. But Tony, good luck with it. See ya.
it. And so do you.
Yeah,
fucking-
only for having you on the show. That was my only mistake.
Yes.
Chris Cuomo served him, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah.
All right. All right,
Sound like an
guys.
idiot, Tony.
One, that guy looks like a villain in every bad mafia movie, right?
God.
Yeah.
Like he looked terrible.
Jesus.
And I think Chris says that later. He's all like, "Oh, I'm so mad. He's an Italian. He's living up to the stereotype."
Yeah.
But two, do you guys believe him that he believes in the vaccine stuff, or is this a publicity
It's
stunt?
not
Like,
a publicity stunt because
know.
you look into his eyes. He really believes that this pro freedom stance is worth putting other people's lives in jeopardy. And by the way, he doesn't see it that way. Do you know what I mean? He just sees it like, oh, it's you're taking my freedoms if you want to force this vaccine upon me. He doesn't see it as being kind to another human being, trying to stop this virus from, gaining steam again and possibly killing more people.
You see, but here's where I think it's a gimmick, right? Because if he was pro-freedom, he would just say, you know what, everyone's welcome, vax, unvax, you're more than welcome. Because that's where everyone's heading right now, right? Like people are saying, you must be vaccinated to go to this restaurant, to this gym. That's happening in New York. It might happen in LA. But so if he was pro-freedom, he would just be like, everybody's welcome. I believe in your freedom of choice.
He's
not one way or the other.
He's that guy.
So
Most of these people are, Dave. They are just delusional. They're one-sided, and it's either you see it their way or the highway. There's no compromise. There's no talking to the people like this.
I just think he's pandering to one side because obviously anyone could come to his restaurant because he's not going to be like, oh, there's no way to prove you're unvaccinated. So he's not going to ask, are you vaccinated? Whatever.
No, but
So
if people mask up to his restaurant, they don't serve them. They're all like, you know what? You have to unmask at this restaurant, dude. That's what he's doing. I'm not kidding.
I will believe that when I see that. Right?
Let's go. Let's go there.
Well, we should go. We should go, dude. I'm telling you.
Let's go there.
I'm telling you.
Let's
because,
go.
because I was on.
I want to go. I'm gonna show up in a fucking moon suit.
No. Here, I got it. Muggs, you go because I don't want to go there. It's Huntington Beach. No thanks. Too far. Muggs, you go. and you eat, right? And then you go, I'm vaccinated, bitch. What's up? Suck it. I'm not paying for it.
That's funny.
I'm not paying for it.
Yeah. But
There you
listen,
go, right?
Listen, people, like, don't be like that guy, because it's really heartbreaking what's happening right now with the Delta variant. And if we were all, to get the vaccine and we would reach herd immunity, we would right now be in a better place. We wouldn't see all these all the deaths right now that are happening because of COVID right now are truly unnecessary. Most of the cases are, I think in the nation, like 90% of them are unvaccinated people, right? Dumbasses, right? And then you have
98%.
Was it that high, right? And then you got the others that are vaccinated, but they would have been okay if the stupid unvaccinated people were to just get vaccinated, right? So this whole thing, and you keep hearing about these stories that all the first responders and nurses are having to go through. I'm going to play you some audio here, but this did not need to happen.
My name is Felicia Croft. I am a COVID ICU nurse at Willis 9 North. I have worked in the COVID ICU pretty much the whole pandemic, so year and a half, 2 years now.
2 years, man.
And I can say today was probably one of the most emotionally hard days since the pandemic started. The Delta wave that we're seeing now, people are younger and sicker, and we are intubating and losing people that are my age and younger. People with kids that are my kids' age that are never going to see their kids graduate. They're never going to meet their grandkids. Last night, my daughter came to me, my 14-year-old Macy. She came to me. She said, Mom, we need to pray for my friend's parents. And her friend's parents are in my ICU, and one of them may not go home.
It's just heartbreaking, dude. Story after story, and now with TikTok and everything, it's very easy to see what people that are not vaccinating, what they're doing to this country. And it's very unfortunate. Doesn't need to happen. And I just want, and if you're still not convinced of getting your shot, I do want to play one more piece of audio. And if this doesn't convince you to get vaccinated, I don't know what will, because this might put your life in jeopardy.
Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours truly.
It's O.J. Simpson.
Heard something really interesting today. With 99 or whatever % of people dying are the unvaccinated from the new COVID stuff, and over 90% of hospitalizations, especially in Florida, are among the unvaccinated. A female doctor was on this morning, and she made the best analogy I've heard. She said that being vaccinated is like wearing your seatbelt, that it doesn't guarantee you won't get in an accident, but if you do, you have a much better chance of surviving. Hey, get your shots. I don't like wearing masks, and it's you people who aren't getting the shots
that
has brought this mask thing back. I'm just saying. Take care.
He's a juice. He's just saying. Get your vaccinations, people.
O.J. Simpson. He's all like,
when
if
O.J.
COVID doesn't
Simpson
kill
is telling you, when
He's
O.J.
like,
Simpson's telling you to get your shot, it's bad.
It's bad, right? It's like crazy.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah, man.
if COVID doesn't kill you, maybe I will.
Yeah, right? That's funny.
Janky Town, hit the ground. We can get the janky poppin', that's a sound. We make your frown, go upside down. It's getting janky, we the greatest pound for pound. What up, Muggs? What up, Dave? What up, O? What up, Janksta? What up, Muggs? What up, Dave? What up, O? What up, Janksta? It's getting janky, it's getting janky, it's getting janky. I love it when we jank around. It's getting janky, it's getting janky, it's getting janky. I love it when we jank around. Janky Town.
That's right. Thank you so much for listening. This is Janky Town, episode number 52. This will be a proper episode. Last episode, 51, was a little shorter than normal because we made our big Patreon announcement. And thank you so much to everybody who became a patron of Janky Town. We appreciate you so much. And thank you for appreciating what we do, which is crazy, right?
So we have Jankstas. Are we going to have, do the Patreon Jankstas have their own name? Like Jankstatons or something like that? Or Jankstatrons or, I don't know.
I think we're fine just calling them Jankstas. Yeah. And
All right, cool.
yeah, so, but yeah, thank you for listening and tuning in. This is, like I said, episode 52. The email's address, as always, is jankytown69@gmail.com, and the jank line number is 855-janky69. You could get at us with that. And Dave, should we just get to this legend here? Should we just call him up, or do we want to play the audio first?
Well, hold on. Can I read a quick message
sure.
about Patreon?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, we're already getting our reviews are in, and people are loving us.
We haven't even really done anything yet.
Nope. This message comes from Jason, and it says, "You guys don't disappoint. I signed up for Patreon, and not even a welcome message or a post on your page. $20 says Beer Mug versus the first paid show too.
Yeah.
Love it. Stay janky, Jason." Yeah. So the reviews are in. Ta-da!
Well,
it's worth their money.
Listen, we're new to the platform. I told Dave, I'm like, hey, dude, there's a welcome video thing or a welcome message that you could do. I don't know if you had to click a button or what, but I haven't personally. I haven't even been on it yet. So Dave did all the signing up. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We got to figure it out as we go.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's
man.
how
And
we do it.
I'm sure by the time you're hearing this, there is one. So ta-da!
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, should we play the audio first, and then we'll have questions for our special guests? Is that what we want to do, Dave?
Yes, because if we get the guest on right now, we'll never get through the audio.
Okay, so set up the audio, Dave.
So our man on the street is usually Beer Mug, but when Beer Mug can't make it, we go to Doto.
Hells yeah.
We just
Yes.
happen to go back to Las Vegas and do some interviews. Here they are.
For me, one of my influences was hardworking Bruce Lee.
And then
he came here from Berkeley, California. He worked there. He busted his ass. He was very disciplined.
Oh, so you work in the tech industry, right?
Very humbly.
That's
So right now he's just talking to somebody about where he works, And by the way, this is the
guy's name.
This is the thing with Doto. Like, he doesn't have an angle or anything. He just contacted Dave and said, "Hey, should I do interviews?" And Dave says, "Yes, Do. Yes, you should." And no angle, no nothing. So he's just walking up to random ass people. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is a black man who's just in a lounge chair right next to a casino. Like, he's just minding his own business, and he is, getting interviewed by Doto.
A lot of cousins that work in the tech industry.
Oh, fantastic. Here we go. So as you can see that, anyways, going back to Bruce Lee, I must say something. Bruce Lee was somebody who was out there, hardworking, Asian American. He changed the industry, and he had a lot of heart.
Is this the first time you stay at the Bellagio?
Been here a couple of times.
And you like it so far? I love it.
It's been great. It's been great. I cannot say it's not. It's something that there's no other places to go to.
And then the buffets, you say they're all good, right?
Buffets. I'm gonna tell you something about the buffets. You want to know about the buffets? Fantastic. You're gonna love it. The buffets. It's something you love it. What is it people like? What is it you like the buffets?
I like French food because unfortunately the Paris Purse is not open.
Oh, not yet. No. You have to go across the street.
Yeah, I know. The Caesar Palace, the Buki buffet.
Exactly.
Okay, and what is your name?
My name is Arturo.
Okay, and what kind of work you do?
We work in tech here in San Jose, California.
Okay.
The guy just finished, giving you his entire job description, and you don't remember it. He asked him, "What do you do again?"
Jesus.
All right, so actually, that was a Latino guy who was wearing like a Dodgers hat. I think this is the black guy.
Same.
This is the black guy in the lounge chair. This next interview. We'll see how much we could stomach, and then we'll call Doto and critique him on his interviewing skills.
So my name is Mr. Doe. How you doing, Joe?
How's it going today?
So his name is Mr. Doe. That's what he
Well, there we go, Mr. Doe.
Yeah.
So my name is Mr. Doe. How you doing, Joe?
How's it going today?
So how long are you in Vegas for?
For 3 days.
And you like it so far?
Yeah.
And what do you think? What do you think is happening so far? Like after the pandemic, a lot.
Okay, first of all, has anybody in Vegas been asked the question, "Hey, how's it going in Vegas?" Has anybody said, "Oh no, it's going really crappy"? Like,
Terrible.
like
I
it?
just lost my house. There you go.
Okay, you know what? Good. Fair enough.
And what do you think? What do you think is happening so far? Like after the pandemic, you see a lot of people coming, right?
Yeah. It's starting to pick up again.
And you don't mind? Are you from what state are you from?
I'm
from? I live in Arizona.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Maybe I can go to Arizona because my old man and I want to go there.
Yeah, come on.
I want to.
Hey, by the way, you hear his uncomfortable laugh? Because Doto
how
says, hey,
nice
I'll
is
go to
this
Arizona.
guy?
Oh, he's so nice. Like, yeah, taking the time out to listen to him. But you could hear his uncomfortable laugh right here when Doto says, hey, maybe I could go to Arizona.
Maybe I can go to Arizona because my old man and I want to go there.
Yeah, come on.
I want to. How's the what is the weather there?
It's just like this, just a little bit hotter, maybe 10 degrees hotter than Nevada.
And so far, are you enjoying the buffets at the Bellagio?
Okay, another buffet question. The one thing that I love about Doto and Muggs, listen, I've been out on the street and I've done some interviews, and it's hard to ask a question and then reload another question in your brain, right? Because a lot of times you need to be listening to what their answer is just in case they kind of end, but and if you could go off their answer, or you need to reload another question, right? That's very, very difficult to do. Doto, there's no lack of questions, right? That Muggs, that's pretty impressive,
amazing.
right? Yeah.
He keeps going. He's like he's a never-ending question machine.
Absolutely,
it's insane.
It's insane.
They don't open until tomorrow.
They open tomorrow? I thought they opened today, man. You should check.
Maybe if they do, I'll be there. Yeah.
And can I ask you a question? Do you? Okay, so have you ever heard of a guy named Steven Seagal, a movie actor?
Yeah, that's a guy.
And what do you think about him?
He's on what?
As an actor?
Yeah.
I think at this point, this guy's probably like looking around. See, am I on a hidden
Am I
TV
punked?
show? Yeah, exactly. You know something weird? He's all Steven Seagal, the actor.
As an actor?
Yeah. I'm sure you know he's a martial artist, right?
Yeah, that's nice, but he's not a good actor.
Yeah, but I wonder how old is he? The guy's probably in the 70s now, right?
Yeah, probably, huh?
Yeah. And so far, you're enjoying yourself, right?
Oh, I love it.
And your name is
Joe.
Joe. And what line work do you do?
I'm in medical.
You're a doctor?
No, I'm a therapist.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Therapist. What type of therapist you do?
I'm a respiratory therapist.
Oh, nice. That's good. That's a very fulfilling career. Go out there.
Especially with COVID.
Go out there to help people that they need. I like that.
It's a very fulfilling career. Not during COVID.
Oh, nice. That's good. That's a very fulfilling career. Go out there.
Especially with COVID.
Go out there to help people that they need. I like that.
I own a business in Arizona that we do that.
Cool. Hey, thank you very much, Joe, for your time.
Hey, you're more than welcome.
Oh my God! All right.
How nice are these people to talk to them?
So
and by the way, I
Please
asked
leave
them
your message for 714-383.
Let's see. Oh, he's not picking
Son
up
of a
pickup.
bitch.
What the hell, dude? Oh my God!
Come on, dude. I gave him a list of questions and said, "Go talk to
Please
people."
leave your
and ask
message.
them.
Dude. And then what do you do?
Not use any of the questions, but I asked him like, "Hey, did you not speak to any females?" And he goes, "No, I was too nervous. Maybe next time. I'm going back in October or something like that." I was like, "Okay, no." So
we'll try him one more time, and if he doesn't pick up, he doesn't pick up. We'll try him one more time.
Son of a bitch. Listening to Doe like that.
What's up, Dave? How's it going, man?
Hey,
Doe.
Doe.
What's up,
That was
Dave?
Omar who called, but
What's up,
how's
Omar?
it going, Doe?
What's up, dude?
Good, man. How's it going?
Hey, man, we were
Hey,
just,
Doe.
it's going well, man. We were just playing some of your audio from your Las Vegas interviews, and what's that?
Oh, cool. Did you guys listen to it?
Yeah, we just played it for our Jankytown audience. We played it for all the Janksters out there. We were just wondering what.
I know it's not perfect, but it will improve. It was just my first try.
Dude, we don't have any problem with it, right, Muggs?
No, it was perfect. And I wanted to find out, Doe, what preparation goes into your hard-hitting questions? I mean, that was amazing.
I don't know, because sometimes I don't have to do outlines. Sometimes I just kind of imagine things in my mind, because we all have different learning style.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay because Omar and I were discussing.
I could have done better if I do some outlining. Sorry.
It's fine, Muggs. I mean,
No, it was great.
Doe, yeah.
No, Omar and I were discussing how much we admire your ability to just to keep rapid fire questions going on, because Omar and myself, we go out on the streets and we're not nearly as sharp and fast as you are.
And you know what? you know what? Once when the pandemic is over, I have another option. Maybe you guys could have me do some interviews sometime in the near future.
Oh, that
maybe something we can, something to take into account. It's up to you guys.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's great because Omar's got 15 stations. The Ann Klein show. I'm on the Ann Klein show now too. So like our schedules are spread thin. So Doe, if you're more than willing, please go out and get some interviews. That'd be great.
Absolutely.
Hey man, I'm going to Dan Vegas again next week.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
You could pick up, try it again. But Doe, let me ask you this.
I'm going to interview chicks this time.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, I was gonna ask, why didn't you speak to any women at this time?
I don't know. Maybe I was nervous. Maybe I just woke up and I need a cup of coffee. Yeah. Because remember everybody's on camera, so we just want to be on our best behavior. So I don't want to get my ass kicked. I don't want to get my ass kicked out of the Bellagio. You know that, right? So I could interview people as long as you play smart about it.
Yeah, I don't think
all
you
you
would
gotta
get your
do
ass
is
kicked. Just
yeah,
be
no
nice.
one's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta ask them like, "Hi, I would like to interview you for a podcast. Would it be possible?" And they say yes or no. And if they say no, then you move on and you say, "All right, thank you for your time," and move on. If they say yes, then you say, "I'm gonna do it on camera." And
if Lisa May was there, do you mind? If Lisa May was there, do you guys mind if I interview her?
We would love you to interview Lisa May, of course.
Hey, I was gonna call you Beer Mug. Hey, Doto, she has a has a gym in Palm Springs.
Yeah, I know. In Palm Springs, maybe I can go there to interview her.
Yes,
absolutely.
And do you mind if I ask her a question about Steven Seagal?
No, you absolutely need to talk about Steven Seagal and your standards, right? You got the buffets, you got Steven Seagal, and then maybe she could hook you up with somebody who's 5'8", 5'9", right?
Yeah.
Hey, how
what
are
about
you?
German chocolate cake though?
Oh, I forgot about German chocolate cake. You got to talk about that too. Hey, Doe, how are you in the lady department? I know for a bit there was somebody that you were really close to getting hitched with, right?
Yeah, but kind of, but I don't know. I'm not sure, man.
You're not sure. Okay, but right now you're single and you're ready to mingle.
Yes.
Cool, man. Hey, make sure you listen to episode 52 because right after we are getting off the phone with you, we're going to call somebody who, on the regular, sees hookers. He really, on the regular, he partakes in prostitution. Do you have any questions for him?
Not sure. No. Not right now, but I'll think of it.
Okay, if you think about it, just text Dave and then we could include it, but it's got to come right away because we're going to interview him in like 2 minutes. Okay, so if you think about it, just text Dave and then we could include it because I know that we were thinking of taking you to Vegas and having a good old time, right? Right, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
No?
Yeah. Hey, I have a question. So, what's going on with K-Rock? Are things looking good? Are things looking better? Are things not looking
K-Rock is fine, though. Don't worry about K-Rock. We're getting through things, and K-Rock is in a transition period. I know that. So it's all good, man. But how's your old man, dude? How's your old man? Is he stabbing people?
Nope.
Okay. What about you? You stabbing people?
What about your old man? I thought the last time you told me that
I'm stabbing people all the time, dude. I just stabbed somebody just before we started recording the podcast, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, man. Cool, man.
All right. Well, this was lackluster. Listen, you had more energy on those interviews than you're giving us right now, dude. You're kind of bringing me down a little bit, Doe. Everything okay in your life, dude?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Doe, you kind of got quiet after we brought up the hookers.
No.
I thought that was.
That's fine. No, I'm just having something going on in my head. That's all.
Oh, what's going on in your head? I want to get inside that Doto head space.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Bean for a while because maybe I can. Yeah.
Oh, Bean would love to have you on his podcast.
I think he reached out to you, right?
Yeah. I'm probably going to reach out to him and see what's going on because I haven't talked to him in a couple weeks.
Hey, Doto, Janksta Town, we have a Patreon now. You have different levels. You can sign up for like $3, $5, $15, $30. Are you going to subscribe? Are you going to become one of our patrons?
Let me take a look at that. Then I'll sign up. I just haven't got a chance.
Yes. Okay. Just go to patreon.com/Janksta Town. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
And sign up for the $30 one.
Cool, man.
All right, Doe. Yeah. Thanks, dude.
Cool, man.
Later. What happened to Doe?
Oh, he He died out.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh my God,
He,
dude.
like, he started
I guess he was
strong.
going through something. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus
Dude, it hit him
Christ,
quick,
dude.
man.
It did. From time to time, that would happen on Kevin and Bean too. It was just like on a turn of a dime. It's just like, what just happened? His whole just like
I thought
aura
I
just-
was manic depressive. I thought I had bipolar
Oh
issues.
my God,
Wow,
dude! I know that was crazy.
Jesus.
Very
But
crazy. Very crazy.
you mentioned that we're gonna talk to a Jankline caller who partaked in the pay-as-you-go women, as he said.
or partook, whichever one.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever.
He partakes and he partook.
Partakes, yeah.
He never left his name, so I'm not sure who we're calling.
What if it's Doja?
Hello.
Hey, man. It's Janky Town calling, dude. How are you?
How are you, Mr. GJ Omar Khan, sir?
Good, dude. Hey, you have Dave the King of Mexico and Johnny Beer Mug too. We were kind of texting back and forth, and I got your email and I got your message on the Jank line, but we never got your name. What's your name, dude?
Oh, my name is Dave, sir.
Oh, okay, Dave. And you contacted...
Terrible name. Terrible.
Hey. You tell the King of Mexico that, Mr. Beer Mug.
Okay.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah,
So,
he knows.
so basically we were talking a couple of episodes ago about, the ladies of the night, prostitutes, and you called us and you said, man, you've been doing this for 20 years, right? Tell us a little bit about, just how this came about and why it suits your lifestyle. And there's no judgment here. I think it's totally fine if two adults of sound mind want to do this, for sure.
Well, basically what it is for about the past 15 or so years, I was working 2 jobs about 80 hours a week.
Wow.
So my 40 hours that I had off between jobs, there was darn little stuff going on. And every now and then things happen and you get these urges.
Right.
And I sort of went to various websites to see what I could see. And I basically found a website that had girls that for a fee, or as Dave likes, pay as you go. They will accommodate you.
Right. So let me ask you. Let me. As you tell your story, I'm going to have some, questions. So when you go to this website, and I mean, everybody's been to these, porn sites or whatever, or you're walking down the strip in Vegas and they hand you a flyer. Is the picture of the girl that is, on the website or on the flyer, does it match when they actually show up?
Okay. If you see those pictures,
yeah, they're like models.
Especially in Vegas.
Yeah.
No, there's no way in hell they look like that.
They don't. Okay. So no matter what your expectations are, you have to lower your expectations, right? Because it's not going to be the girl from the flyer or the website.
If you're going to go off a flyer or a thing in a magazine, then you're probably going to get bitten or screwed in the process per se.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But if you go to some of the local websites, say like out west when I was out there was something called My Red Book that is now no longer is available. Backpage, things like that.
Yeah.
You can find young ladies that will put up pictures of themselves, give you an accurate representation of what you are going to get.
Oh wow. Now, Dave, I've been in. Yes. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, please go ahead, Beer Mug.
I've been in Las Vegas before. I've never actively sought out a prostitute, but I have been standing in the casino quite late, and I've seen many women that could resemble a woman of the night. And actually, one of them, Dave, was super attractive, and we locked eyes, and she gave me it appeared to be a head nod, like a is that the official woman of the night head nod, like to let me know, like, hey, if you want me, you can come get me. Did I read that right?
I think she was probably trying to say, hello, how are you? If you'd like to speak, come on over.
Oh, damn! I should have bit. She was.
It's one of a good way of texting them out, especially in Vegas, is they're carrying a rather large bag and a bottle of water and are dressed to the nines.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I think she had a bag and water. Now that I remember.
That is a very good sign that she is a working girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Dave, you said you go on websites. Have you ever been to an establishment, like a walk-in establishment, like the Cat House that was featured on HBO? Are they in the city or like in Las Vegas, Paradise, Clark County? Or do you have to go out into like the desert a little bit?
King of Mexico, it is an honor to speak to you, sir. And yes, you do have to go about an hour outside of town because Clark County itself is not allowed to have those establishments within its periphery per se. You have to go over the mountain to Pahrump. I had it.
Pahrump, right? Yeah.
Yes. I have been to the 2 fine establishments out in Pahrump.
Oh wow! No way. So you arrive and they line up the girls, or do you get like a binder and then that's how you pick them? How the hell does that work?
There are 2 ways of doing it. You can either go in and they'll ring the little bell and all the girls have to show up within 1 minute from when this bell rings.
Right.
Yes,
wow.
To do the lineup.
Oh, wow.
Or you could go on their website and pick a girl and make the arrangements over the internet and take care of it that way. Now, I had a friend who worked at the at Sherry's Ranch in Pahrump.
Oh yeah.
And that's how I first found out that they were so close to the city, because she wanted me to come out and keep her company while waiting for solicitors to come visit her.
Right.
Very nice. Very
Wow.
nice. That was very nice of you, Dave. Very nice of you.
And have you ever, purchased more than one lady?
Funny you should say that, Omar. For probably one of the greatest nights of my life in Pahrump.
Yeah,
there was a young lady who is now retired that I went to see, and we had a conversation. And she goes, "Oh well, we're going to go to the special room, and it will cost you X amount."
Right.
And I'm going to bring a friend with me.
Yes.
Was a little more than I had expected, but the extra cost was well worth the monetary remuneration.
Okay.
It was a very lovely evening.
Oh my God! I know that's probably an understatement there.
Yeah, Dave. So
yes,
I reached out to the Jankstas out on social media, and this question came in from Facebook because you're talking about paying that extra for the second lady. What's the most and least you've ever paid for a friend?
Okay, the most I ever paid was
if you don't mind. Yeah.
No problem, sir.
Yeah.
Is $5,000 for the 2 girls for the 5 hours in the special area of the ranch.
Whoa! Okay. That is a ton.
So that's about
of
$1,000 an hour. $1,000 an hour breaks down to, right?
Yeah, okay. Whoa. So I mean, at that level though, I mean, nothing's off limits, right? I mean, you could do butt stuff, you could do ear stuff, nose stuff. I mean, you could do whatever you want. You could get freaky, right?
Whatever 2 consenting adults are willing to do with each other during that time.
And so those conversations are had before, right? You have to set up the rules beforehand, or how does that part of it work?
Okay, if they know you, the two of you have some sort of shorthand. Okay. Now, the one girl that I was dealing with out there, she was my birthday present to myself for, I believe, my 50th birthday.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
And
can I just say,
yes,
before you go on, Dave, that 5 hours, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Absolutely.
Standing
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Dave.
Absolutely. Way to go.
Gentlemen, you're making me blush. You're making me blush.
Sir.
Well, this girl is a 10 out of 10. And I mean, she still is a 10 out of 10, but now has decided to go to the domestic life, per se.
Okay.
She would go out. She would spend 2 weeks in Pahrump, and then she would go home for 2 weeks.
Wow.
And in those 2 weeks there, she could walk out with between $10,000 and $20,000 for her time.
Amazing.
And that's
I'm in the room.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's
I'm in the wrong business,
including
Dave.
Beer Mug. We know that.
That's including what?
That is the money that you pay. The $5,000 I paid for that one night is all inclusive. Plus, you get to spend the rest of the night in one of their deluxe hotel rooms at the ranch.
Oh, that's cool, man. Hey,
Wow.
so in the all of 15 years, how many different ladies do you think you've had?
I'm gonna say, I was thinking about this because I was thinking about the questions that might come.
Yeah.
And
No
I'm
pun
going
intended.
to say,
No pun
Yes.
intended, indeed.
no pun intended. I would say about 100 to 120 women.
Wow, that's crazy. That is
Now,
crazy. Hey, let me
now there-
let me ask you.
Yes.
Out of those 120, I'm sure you became a regular for a couple of those ladies. I mean, you just kind of like their look, and you kind of you built a repertoire, right?
Okay, now this is what I was thinking about as well. Omar,
Yeah.
one of the girls that I used to see on a regular basis is now my best friend.
Really?
Oh.
Wow. No
And
way.
another one of the girls that I saw on a regular basis is something I would say tantamount to my female acquaintance.
Wow.
Hey, so then that leads me nicely into my next question.
Yes, sir.
Were there any real feelings ever created there where, it made you feel jealous when this girl was with somebody else, or you wanted to spend some more time with her and you wanted to take it to another level? Or were you cool as a cucumber the entire time and you understood that this is just sex business?
This is just sex business. I'm basically going in paying for an hour or two of their time.
Right.
Now, we could just sit there and talk for an hour or two. We could play tiddlywinks. We could do whatever your little heart desires for those 2 hours or whatever. Everything extra that I would get out of it, I would consider it a gift.
Wow.
Say, like,
Nice.
I paid for a 2-hour date with a young lady, and the next thing I know, I'm spending the night and going home at 2:00 in the afternoon the next day.
Right.
Awesome.
Nice.
And we'd be playing games all night. I'm trying to be,
Patty cake.
patty
Cards
cake.
Against
tiddly-
Humanity.
No, not that good. No, sir.
Oh, okay.
Was there ever a time where you wanted to do a certain thing and you were turned down?
Yes.
And what was that thing?
I have a particular fetish per se.
Oh, tell me.
Similar to one that one Andy Kaufman used to have, which is wrestling with the female.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So the female didn't want to get too physical. Is that what you're saying?
No, she's basically, I don't know. I could get myself hurt. I don't think it.
Right.
We had talked about it and arranged everything, and everything was cool, and it just sort of fell apart.
Right. No,
And I mean,
yeah.
I've had those dates too, where all of a sudden, next thing you know, within 5 minutes, this just isn't going right for me. I have to leave now.
Yeah, and you have to respect that, right?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
If you want to keep a good reputation within said community,
right,
you're going to sit there and be like, that's okay, fine, please, go ahead, maybe another time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Dave, so
Yes,
you
sir.
show up at this establishment, right? You ring the bell. These girls come out and line up. Do you ever ask, like, hey, who just started their shift?
Basically, they are 12 hours on, 12 hours off, and there are normally about 24 girls in the establishment at any one time. And one comes on at 3, one comes on at 4, one comes on at 5, one comes on at 6. You could work a shift from midnight till 12 noon. You could work from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And whenever anyone shows up, you could be dead asleep. If you hear that bell ring, you better get your butt down to the front lobby and standing there going, "Hi, my name is Sherry," or you get fined $100.
Hey, since you got the kind of self-employed ones, so they would come back to your house, right, or hotel room or whatever.
You'd have what is either called an in-call or an out-call.
So
an in-call, yeah, an in-call is when you go to their place.
Okay. Did you ever?
And an out-call. I had them both.
You had them both. Okay, good. So
Yes.
let me ask you: did you ever feel like you were going to get jacked, dude? Because you hear those stories where the prostitute comes
Dave
over
got jacked.
and
Dave got jacked good.
No. I mean,
Oh.
theft.
No,
They
not
stole.
that
They
way,
stole.
dear Bob. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Dave.
Okay,
Did you ever
here's a
fear
good
that it was
example.
going to happen? Yeah.
Here's a good example. I had one of the girls come over, and apparently she was being evicted from her apartment. So being the nice guy that I am, I told her she could stay here for a couple of days while she found a new place to live.
Damn. Wow.
I came home one day.
Dude.
She had just moved out. And I said to myself, Alexa, set an alarm for me. And I waited for Alexa to go, alarm for what time? Like she just did right now.
Mm-hmm.
And basically I heard nothing. It turned out that she stole my Alexa in this fancy new speaker system that I had set up for it.
Oh man.
Or she said that her cousin took it.
Dude,
So-
that sucks. Now we have a couple of questions from our social media accounts.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I'll just get through a couple of these because this one was from Jose. We heard about your most expensive. What was the least expensive you've ever paid, and were you happy with the experience?
Okay. You're going to love this one. I basically paid the girl $50 and 10 pounds of meat.
Well, I mean, listen. Just because you have a big penis and it weighs 10 pounds, you can't say that's what you paid her, dude. All right, you give her 10 pounds of meat, baby. Yeah.
Okay. In my civilian life, I work at a grocery establishment.
Oh,
Very
nice.
So it's
And-
like literal meat. You gave her like some T-bone
Very
steaks.
Nice.
It was mostly pork.
Dave, thank you so
Not
much.
that I know.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, man. And this is definitely a world that it's just a crazy world that a lot of people don't know about, and I think it's still taboo, isn't it, guys? It's still taboo, and thank you so much for shedding light on it
Yeah,
for
Dave.
us, and
being so honest.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
we appreciate you, dude.
No
Thank you so
problem.
much, man.
Guys, if you have any questions about anything like this, please call me back. I'll be more than happy to answer them if I can.
All right, Dave, take it easy, man.
Awesome, Dave. Thank
Guys,
you.
have a delightful evening. Thank you.
You too. Bye.
You as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
That was crazy.
That's awesome.
That was crazy.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know.
Are you
Like,
getting
that-
turned on, Dave? Do you have a boner right now?
Not at all. Not at all.
Hand check.
But you know
Hand
what?
check.
Yeah.
Hand
No,
check.
it's because, guys, I am like, I don't know if you guys ever saw the HBO show Cat House on Mugs. I'm
Right.
sure you saw it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they had like personalities, like Air Force Amy and
was
stuff
great.
like that.
It
So,
was great.
so there's people, and and I'm just thinking about everything he's talking about. I'm thinking about all the stories I've heard of Lamar Odom, Odin, and dying.
Thanksgiving. Good night.
Sorry.
Thanks,
What?
Rodney. Sweet.
Yeah.
Sorry, my
So
bad.
like all these things were going in my head. So as he's talking about it, I'm trying to think about what other stories that maybe someone like him, like that go even harder, get
Yeah.
or have more money than he does. Like the access they have, and the HBO Cat House was pretty fascinating. So I was fascinated about that, and so I'm glad we had him on, and I can't wait to hear the story of Muggs and Doe at the Chicken Foot or Sherry's Ranch, because that's gonna be fun.
All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna put that Patreon money to good use, guys.
Hell yeah.